Hello Gemini and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone, take what resonates for you, so welcome Gemini. Your first oracle message, we have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So we have the sword and the stone in the picture, and I always say that it can be a task that you can solve and you alone. Just like the Arthurian legend, only one person could take that sword out of the stone. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Message for Gemini for the week ahead. Your Archangel Michael message, we have number 38. Yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you for the week ahead. Overarching energy first. What does Gemini need to hear? Thank you for the week ahead. Angels, spirits, guides. Okay. 2 cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups. Three of Pentacles. The Empress. 6 of Wands. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the 3 of Wands. Wow. Page of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. So, the Wheel of Fortune, good luck, good fortune, divine timing and orchestration is at play. It can represent that sense of transmutable energies of endings and beginnings, change in your circumstances. With the 10 of Cups, everything coming together and falling into place. It can represent long-term committed relationships, family or wider family. But a feeling of that sense of contentment, fulfillment, bliss, harmony. Cups overflowing, there is that sense of joy and happiness for everybody involved in a situation. There's something to overcome. And I certainly feel here, Gemini, that you are in the energetic space to really overcome it. This is that sense of I'm not settling for less. I'm not compromising. I'm not having to compromise. I'm not negotiating, what I want anymore. You likely know what you want and you're standing very firm in terms of what you want. Yes, this can be financially, but it could also be to do with other areas of life, standing for what you believe is right and true. Not backing down. There's no compromise. There's no collaborating on this. You're very firm in terms of what you want here. So this is that scenario that I'm seeing for you. And it looks like, however that I also want to say, if you're working as some kind of team, it might not be working for you. Having to always make group decisions, not being able to decide something yourself and then just go with it, but having to collaborate all the time. this can also be a scenario here of, yeah, but I want to go this way and I don't want to necessarily agree with what you want to agree with. But this is that sense of always having to settle, always having to compromise and not being happy about it. So I think that however this manifesting for you, whether it's money or collaborations in some way, someone wants to go their own way. I feel this is you. You want to go your own way because you're not settling. You're not compromising. You know what you want to do. And there's a feeling here that this isn't working for you. It can represent having to settle in terms of money, not getting everything that you want. It can represent a situation happening on that basis. It can also represent, again, a collaboration of some kind. And again, always having to agree things between, people, teamwork, collaboration. I don't want to do that. I want to go this way. You might not necessarily agree with the collective decision. So I feel that you're getting a little bit frustrated if that's the case. But either way, you're doing something about it. I'm not settling. I'm not compromising. I don't want to feel like I always have to compromise. Don't want to feel like I always have to make group decisions. The Three of Wands and the Empress, turning your back on a situation and opening up your world. This is very powerful in terms of, for some of you, again, if you feel like you have to settle in terms of jobs, business, what you're paid. Again, this can be about opening up your horizons to get new abundance. The Empress. This can also be very powerful in terms of opening up your horizons, again, to start a new abundant path or do something yourself. Or open up to a career path maybe that suits you better. Because the Empress is very abundant energy. She can be the birth of the new. And it certainly feels with this kind of scenario here, you're always having to compromise and you're tired of it. And you're not doing it anymore. And you're taking assertive action. Likely to move beyond what you know, open up your world. And as you do, something very positive is happening for you. Those ships are coming into harbour. They're not in the harbour yet. But there is success coming in here. If this was to do with decisions, to do with a mother figure in particular, you're firm in terms of what you need to do. This is non-negotiable in terms of how you want to take action and move forward. And this is likely, we're doing it. I'm not listening to anybody else. So, it could well be decisions to do with a mother figure as well that are affecting, again, you, your home, your family relationship. This is that scenario here. You're standing up for what you believe is right and true. Can be on a personal level as well. This is just that sense of we're doing it. It's not for discussion. We can collaborate on other things, but this matters to me and this is what we're doing. The Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is very powerful in terms of getting recognized and noticed, being seen, being heard. So certainly in terms of personal issue that I've spoken about, for some of you it could well be to do with a mother figure. This is being seen and someone saying, okay, let's do it. It's good news. So I certainly feel for a lot of you here that you are likely getting your own way because it matters. Because this matters to you and you're absolutely putting your foot down and not accepting anything less than that. So it certainly feels here that this can be an energy of getting your own way because it matters to you. The Knight of Swords, conversations, communications happening that are likely bringing clarity and change. We have the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration, change happening for you, events unfolding in synchronicity. To bring, again, my rainbow of blessings, everything coming together and falling into place. There could well be an obstacle to overcome. For some of you, it could well be to do with a mother figure. It certainly feels here that you're resolving it because you're very clear in terms of what you want to do. And you're being seen and heard and likely getting your own way if that's the case because it matters. For others of you, the Page of Wands, Six of Wands is good news to do with, again, being seen, but it's also a card of, it's victorious energy. Victory, triumph, success, achievement, recognition, accomplishment, promotions. So this can be status changes in terms of money, career. It can also be an opportunity here to put something behind you that you're ready to put behind you, and even start something new yourself. So for those of you who were always collaborating, we're always having to agree by the collective, this is that sense of I can finally put that behind me and move forward. I think that there is, again, it just feels like powerful conversations, news, information coming in that is bringing in an opportunity here for victory, in the sense of you overcome the issue, the difficulty, and you can put it behind you. However you choose to do that, and even embrace a new path or start new things with the Page of Wands. But these are very positive news energies too. Either way, you overcome an issue here, Gemini, and put it behind you, and everything comes together and falls into place. But this week, you are putting your foot down, and I said at the beginning, there is an obstacle to overcome, but this is something that you know, specific to you, that you need to overcome. And you have the power to overcome it. You're in a really strong position here to put your foot down, to stand up for what you want, what you believe is right and true, and to potentially bring in the change that you want to bring in here. All right, what do we have for Gemini? Thank you. I am no longer living in fear of what could go wrong. That is your affirmation for the week. I think that it's very empowered energy. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. We have Heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will always bring you rewards. For a lot of you here, I feel that you have already been patient enough. This week, when I look at the cards on the table, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, Wheel of Fortune energy, 5 cards that are indicating change and action. So, and it's by your actions that you're bringing in the change. But I think that leading into this, you may well have shown patience. We have Dog, friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. Gemini, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week ahead, Gemini, and I will see you next time.